Hey, good morning everyone. Eric here from Nomadic Fanatic coming to you from inside the naughty bus. Every day it seems to get a little darker here in the bus as we get closer to insulating and framing the walls of the bus. Very soon, actually. The bus also looks a lot emptier than my last video, but this is going to be confusing only because I'm working on two videos at the same time on two different projects. The other video has to do with this. So that's why it's hung up there right now, because I'm not finished with that video. So in my next video, we'll come back and the inside will look a lot different. Don't worry, they're out of order, obviously, but I'm working on it. It is cloudy and chilly here in Quartzsite, Arizona. The high today is 61. It got down to 42 last night, and it's nice and toasty here in the bus. Wayne installed my first ever diesel heater, which is blowing hot right now. It's on low right now. Yeah, thank you for joining me on the channel again, guys. I will be uploading this video with some connected internet. Be sure to check out the video description below, how you can get unlimited high-speed internet even out here in the middle of nowhere, the desert of Quartzsite, Arizona. So officially today, this becomes the first permanent appliance installed in the bus. It's not done, but it is absolutely necessary to have a source of heat. This is my very first diesel heater, as I mentioned. I've always been a propane guy, but these diesel heaters are super popular. It's blowing heat right now, hot heat. It's on low right now. Wayne has been working on installing this for the past 2 days. It was a little too much for my understanding, but he had to drill all the way through the bus to be able to do the venting for the exhaust, as well as the fuel line that goes down below. And I kind of gave him some restrictions. I wanted it in this space because this was going to be built up as a cabinet inside here. So for right now, we're just hooked up to a 12-volt lithium battery because it runs on 12 volts, but only runs about 10 watts right now on low. This one was also sent out to me by a company, H-Calorie. You might remember I have one of their coolers that I love, and I want to thank H-Calorie for sending this out to me. I'll put some links in the video description. Just in full transparency, I am super impressed with the build quality of this one compared to other what you might call cheap Chinese diesel heaters. This one is really nice. It comes with this control pad that we'll be able to install somewhere up here. It's on level 1 right now. I don't know how to go through it, but it does say Fahrenheit at least. Some of these you can't change to Fahrenheit, but we'll bump it up to its highest setting, 6, see there? And it'll slowly ramp up. It also comes with a remote, so you can take this to bed and hang it on the wall and turn it on and off or adjust it, but it's gonna slowly ramp up here. That's full blast, and Wayne tested it with his temperature gun. It's coming out 280 degrees out of there. So it will put out an incredible amount of heat here in the bus. What I'm gonna end up doing is putting some mesh on the side because it needs air intake from the unit itself. So it'll be able to get air in, clean air from inside the bus, recirculate it, and then heat it out here. If you're familiar with diesel heaters, you might be asking, where's that annoying clicking sound from the fuel pump? It's outside. And this is something that with a new build, with a new construction build, you're able to make some changes and listen to things that others have said. You know, people say they can't even sleep with the clicking sound. Click, 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 going on all night. So Wayne and I just put our heads together and said, well, why does the fuel pump even need to be inside the bus at all? It doesn't. For that matter, why does the actual fuel diesel tank need to be up there inside a cabinet? It's all under here. Can you hear the exhaust? It's actually not quite done. I ordered a special bulkhead that's gonna go on the outside for the exhaust. Right now it's just coming under and kind of going Oh, we can see it. This is where the sanders were at that I had Wayne remove. So now you can see right there, the tip of the exhaust coming out right there. We still got to put the muffler on and secure it coming out this way. But under here, this is where my dump tanks are going to be. Let me latch this up. There we have the diesel tank, and it's really easy and convenient to just unscrew this and fill it right in here from the outside. The fuel pump is right there, and it's clicking away. You hear it? Moving some diesel fuel up that line. But once you close this compartment door and from the inside, you simply cannot hear that clicking pump at all. I love it. I have held off many years getting the diesel heater installed into my motorhomes in the past, but now that we've done it on the bus, I think it would be a great install on the Bigfoot. Currently, right now, I still have no working water heater. We tried to diagnose a few things and adjust a few things, thinking it might be the regulator. It's not the computer board. It's getting 12 volt exact at all times when it's supposed to have 12 volt. So we're thinking it might be the regulator restricting propane. But then that also begs the question, why has my onboard furnace also stopped working? That control board gets power everywhere it's supposed to get power. We didn't get bad propane because the stove and the oven still work great. So unfortunately, I'm not giving the Bigfoot a whole lot of love right now, putting all my attention into the bus, and I've got a solution to fix the water heater problem in here in the future. Right now, it's all about the bus. And in today's video, this is gonna be the last time you ever see bare floor in here. I was just gonna put waterproof vinyl planks directly on top of this, but Diana, she wants to prime it with paint and a weather seal before we even do that and before we mess with this wood anymore. I mean, there's no way to not get dust and dirt from the desert in out here, but yeah, I've cleared it all out for her, and she's gonna be painting today, so we'll keep the heater on for her. There's her painting supplies, primer. So at some point in this video, the floor is gonna look a little different, and then like I said, in my next video, it'll be back to bare wood and you're gonna be confused. Don't worry, it's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay. But yeah, I believe that one diesel heater is going to be enough here in the build. We also have an attachment, I think it's up here. Yeah, it's the T. So you could install this in here first, and then we could have one here going towards the bed. We could have one here going to the main room. And I think it's gonna be fine because it will be my primary source of heat in the winter, but I don't plan on going anywhere super cold, you know, just the South. Florida, Mississippi, Texas, Arizona, maybe California some winters, maybe Mexico some winters. But I don't need it to like keep me warm up in Alaska in the winter, you know what I mean? It's my primary source of heat, but not my only source. I'm also going to have propane. I'm gonna have a 5-gallon, 5-pound like barbecue cylinder stored underneath with my wave heater, so we have propane heat as a backup in case something happens. We're also gonna have a 110 volt little portable ceramic 1500 watt heater with us, as well as hoping dual mini splits at both ends of the bus with both air conditioning and heat pumps. So in the daytime, like right now, if you're getting solar, which we're not getting solar right now, so it's good that we have this, I'll have multiple ways to heat the bus. But this is gonna be the primary source, and we are really going to appreciate having that as the nights get colder here. And Wayne and I, we kind of like working at night between those hours of 5 p.m. and 9:30 p.m. We get a lot done, jamming to some tunes and getting work done in the bus. But anyway, thank you H. Calorie for sending me out that diesel heater and breaking my diesel heater cherry. I like it a lot. I actually love that heater a lot, and I'm jealous that the bus has one and the RV doesn't, but it is what it is. Check out the video description below if you want to get your hands on one. It's on Amazon, shipping Prime, quick delivery. So, all right, goodbye bare floors of the bus. Let's turn some lights on. There we go. And maybe one more sweep to get the last little pieces of dust out of here. Also, the windows that I painted on the inside, oh my gosh, guys, it looks so amazing at night. It looks exactly how I wanted it to look. Look at these pictures. This is right before it gets pitch black with lights on inside the bus and all of my blocked out windows from the inside on both sides. That is exactly the look that I was going for. And I hate to toot my own horn, but I nailed it. And then you can see down here, these cavities, Wayne started working already. I went and got 1.5-inch foam board here, and that's on top of the insulation that's already behind it right here in this panel right here. So it's getting double insulation, Romex wire put in here. PEX is gonna be down here, and we're gonna work on this in a different video. Just wanted to start it off and see how it goes. And then plywood up to here. When you're in bed, this will have a windowsill right here, but all 3 windows right here can open up if we need to get some airflow. I'll have to put some screens on them. We'll have our outlets here that have USB ports for our phones to charge at night. I'm so super excited. And by the way, because I know I'm gonna get a bunch of comments, Eric, the silver side goes out. In a house, yes. In a house, this would face the other way. That's wrong, we had to change that one. I actually did some research because a couple of friends of mine said it was wrong. Well, no, it's not, actually. This foam board is designed, and the instructions are to have the silver aluminum side facing the inside of the structure. It's for our breath and moisture as a barrier. It's not a reflective. It's not supposed to be against a bare window. This silver side faces us. Let me show you. This is from the company Rigid Foam. When installing the foam board with the aluminum side, often called the foil side insulation, the aluminum side should always face towards the conditioned space, quote, the living area, meaning it should be facing inwards in a wall or ceiling application, as this side acts as a vapor barrier and reflects heat better. I know that oftentimes that looks like it's supposed to be on the outside, and again, I'm anticipating a bunch of comments telling me that we did it wrong. I'm just showing you that it's actually right. I didn't think it was right. Wayne didn't think it was right, but we looked it up, and it is what it is. All right, Diana, you can paint now. All right, Diana finished painting about an hour ago. We'll go see if it's dry and see what it looks like in there. Oh, wow. Whoa. It actually looks brighter and bigger now. Wow, she even did the wheel wells. Okay. It'll just be an extra layer of protection against moisture, but you know, once we get these waterproof vinyl planks, tongue and groove put in, that'll give me confidence, at least better than carpet, right? I will never do carpet again. There is no point in carpet. If you really miss carpet after putting vinyl floors in, just put a runner in, a little rug, something that you can, you know, clean easily outside. But awesome. Okay. And we'll get back to finishing the sides in my next video, because finally it is time. I had to remove the Christmas lights from the bus because that made it so that the bus could not be mobile. And I want to be able to move this bus in case the wind direction changes or if I need to go to town and get anything. So the Christmas lights are off. The 13-foot projector screen is back up. I'm gonna get everything set up, invite some friends over for a Christmas movie tonight. And then tomorrow night, I believe it's still scheduled to have the Seahawks and Packers game on Sunday Night Football. We got both Green Bay fans, Randy, and quite a few Seahawks fans too. The Seahawks are doing a lot better than the Cowboys this year. Of course, the Cowboys lost their star quarterback. But yeah, we'll watch that on Sunday. We'll do our practice run tonight, and I'll cut back in here later for the movie. Well, I had mentioned to a couple friends that we were thinking about watching a movie outside tonight to try to invite a couple people, and I had 2 different people tell me, oh, we're all going to Silly Al's tonight. So I guess there's Cassandra Long is playing there, the band famous here in Quartzsite. They're really good. We actually went to their Halloween party, and I told Diana, and so I guess now we're all just deciding to go to Silly Al's instead and go listen to the Cassandra Long band play. I'll have to find my Go Hug, Go Climb a Cactus shirt. So yeah, we're going to do that instead, hold off on the movie, and we're going to go socialize tonight. Yeah. Cowboys and Seahawks both had a rough weekend this week. Cowboys have been just, there's nothing else you can do. They lost their star quarterback. Seahawks, I don't really have an excuse for. You're in the playoff hunt. You need to win these games here at the end. I don't know. I don't watch a lot of football, but that was fun to host. We had a lot of fun with friends here at camp. And now it's time to turn the lights off, close up shop. What's next on the bus? We need to insulate these walls, guys, and finish my other video with the other thing. Okay. Well, guys, have a great week. I'll see you in a few days, I guess.